I am here in Abyssal Void with a Yokai Peak set because in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to actually beat Abyssal Void. So right here is my set. We got a full Akuma Mage set with pretty high pot, but it shouldn't matter too much. Also, I do have the Oracle Ascendants, but don't make that an excuse as to why you can't beat this dungeon because I'm doing this solo right now. And technically, come on, you got to find someone who has like a spare insane mode weapon that could make up for your Yokai Peak legendary. But yeah, as a mage, which also works as a warrior if you're good at it, I guess. But I'm going to be using Chainstorm with enhanced inner focus. And if you're a warrior, I'd suggest using Spinning Blade Smash. But yeah, let me go ahead and start the dungeons. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe for more Abyssal Void content. So the first thing you want to do is group together both sides of the mobs, because if you take one group at a time, you'll run out of time. So I think I'm just gonna go over here and hit everything on this side first, and then kind of move over to this side if you can. And just try your hardest not to get hit by anything. You know, you want to get as little amount of deaths as possible, just to save as much time as you possibly can if you actually want to clear this dungeon for your first time. And as you can see, I just died right there. You know, you can take some deaths, but you definitely want to minimize that. The more you take, the less time you have. But yeah, if I quickly just keep on killing these, I should be able to move on to the next room. And also, you want to go 8 billion HP if you're in insane mode, because you're definitely going to need that health. There we go. Pretty much everything is dead except for these guys right here. Let me go ahead and quickly kill them so I can just move on. And boom, there we go. We're on the next room with 14 minutes left. So right here, the same thing. I think I'm just going to hit the back group and then kind of bring them to the front. But you're also going to want to hit the front group and then go back, because there's a familiar right here. And if you didn't know, the familiars are pretty slow, so you can't really bring them around. And also make sure you dodge that purple that the spider creates, because that's like a one-shot ability. And okay, we just got a second death there, but you know, I'm still doing pretty good. Only 2 deaths so far, and we're on the second room. I guess I've died 1 time per room, which is not ideal, but it's not the worst, I guess. So yeah, I think I can just continue to hit them. Boom, there we go. And we're already on the next room. Now this one is a lot more difficult. There's a lot going on, so I just say try to circle around and try to group everything together, because eventually when you kill the certain mob, which is the Exalted Queen's Guard, he's gonna grow into the first boss, which is right here actually. And I just died again, so I need to be careful. But yeah, let me go ahead and just keep on killing everything. He should spawn in here a second, I think, after I hit the next time. And boom, there we go. He spawned in. Now he is a very difficult boss. I am not gonna lie. I think he's underratedly the hardest boss in Abyssal Void. But yeah, he's gonna do this massive square attack, which is almost impossible to dodge. And then just these large circles that are really hard to dodge as well. It's very hectic boss. He's gonna dash to the side over here and do this, so you can just sit behind him, which is what I usually do. And then you're gonna want to immediately stay out the way and keep on circling, because he's gonna keep on doing these straight line attacks. But yeah, as you're killing him, you should start to notice that all the mobs are dead because you're just hitting the boss, and the Chainstorm should get rid of everything else as you do so. And if you want to, you could switch to Void Dragon here or Rift Beam, but I'm just gonna stick with Chainstorm because, well, I really can't be bothered to switch. And yeah, there we go. He does the dash again. Just gonna want to keep on hitting him, and then boom, he's gonna do that little like thing, and then yeah, I don't know what I'm even saying, but there we go. We beat it. Hopefully that helps. I'm kind of explaining this like nonsense, but the first boss is dead with 11 minutes left, so this is pretty good time so far, I believe. Now, same with the mobs every single time. Just keep on using Chainstorm and usually circle around. It's pretty easy to dodge unless you get pulled in, but yeah, there is actually a possibility you live if you go behind him, but it's very rare. So let me just keep on going, you know, try to get as less amount of deaths as possible, if that makes sense. As little amounts, I should say. Yeah, there we go. Keep on killing them, and as long as you just keep on circling, all of them are dead except for the Reaver, because he does have a lot more health. So just kind of stay a little bit far away from him if you can, because yeah, that attack right there, you just need to keep your distance. And boom, there we go. We're already on the next part. Keep on like stuttering. But yeah, this part, want to group them all together, especially towards the growth, I suggest doing, because, well, they don't move. It's a stationary mob, and you don't want to have to kill everything else and then realize that you didn't kill the growth. So that's why I just suggest bringing it to the growth, but the Chainstorm should take care of that anyway. Maybe if you're a warrior, do that. But yeah, there we go. Everything should be dead except for the Prophet and a few more mobs, because they do have more health than the rest. Oh, and of course this guy got healed by the Prophet. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. The Prophet does actually guard the enemies, if that makes sense. But there we go. We're on the next room. We have 9 minutes left. This is still a doable run. You know, you're gonna want to have as much time as possible. Is literally the most important thing here. And this will especially be easier if you find people who are like generous enough to give you the loot, like the people who actually cleared it. But this is technically a guide if you don't have anything, which I'm sure a lot of people have already beat it, but you know, I would have made this video earlier. I just couldn't even beat it myself. So let me just go ahead and continue killing them, taking a lot of damage here. Just try to avoid death as much as possible. Oh my gosh, I'm 1 hit. And another thing I forgot to mention, I would highly suggest you get regen on your rings, or get rings of, I think it's Technique, just because of the health. You're gonna need a lot of health, so you can save some skill points and do more damage. But yeah, on this part, go ahead and hit the front group and then bring them back to the growth, although it will get a little bit hectic back here. Just gonna have to try your hardest to survive. And oh wow, there's a lot going on. Okay, yeah, I died again, but it's still good time. 8 minutes left, and we're almost on the second boss, which is the boss that a lot of people struggle with. And I'm gonna hopefully show you guys how to beat it. I still kind of don't know how to do that one attack. Kind of used to just killing it before that even happens, but I still should be able to tell you guys how to do it. It's really not hard when you figure it out. It's just the fact I haven't even figured it out yet myself. Yeah, there we go. The boss, not the boss, the mobs here are almost dead. We just got 1 growth left, which is why I suggest switching or not switching, focusing the growth in the back. But there we go. We are on T. So now is where you can switch your spell because you're going to want to do a lot of damage here. I think I'm going to go with Void Dragon just because he does move around a lot. So I think it'd be harder to use Rift Beam. Yeah, let me go ahead and use a Void Dragon right there. He's going to jump on you and then try to go like instantly back into it because he's going to do that sprout. And then just keep on circling because he's going to do these like attacks that basically if you circle, you'll be able to dodge. And there we go. He has gone away, but I think I'm just going to save it just in case I miss. Boom, there we go. All right, and now here's the hard part. He's going to do a circle in the middle and then a square. And as soon as the square is gone, you're just going to want to run. Let me see if I can do it here. And I completely did it wrong, but bro, I don't get that. I'm pretty sure you need the speed. I'm not sure. I need to figure that out eventually, but hopefully you guys can get it better than me. And yeah, you're going to want to dodge this as well. These are pretty deadly attacks right there because they get really wide. It's kind of hard to dodge, but there we go. Back to the middle. So it's going to be the same thing. This time he's going to jump on you rather than doing a square. So you got to be ready. I'm just going to go now and boom, there we go. Finally, I did it. Although, oh yeah, you need to do it like diagonal. That's so weird because the whole arena is like a circle. For some reason, when you get to the end, you kind of just get stuck and it kills you. So either be like towards the middle more or I don't even know at this point. But yeah, he's coming close to dying here. I think I'm gonna have to do this attack one more time. Unfortunately, this time it's gonna be a square again, though. He does alternate it. Hopefully I can survive it. Boom, it's gone. And I think I'm just gonna run and did it completely wrong there. But he is one shot. We have 5 minutes left, so it shouldn't matter at all. Although, let me actually switch to Chainstorm if I can, because you're gonna want to immediately get ready to fight mobs. As you can see here, they all just spawn in immediately after. So yeah, keep on circling, I guess. Try to bring them all to the middle if you can, or at least to the growth in the back here, which I actually have not hit once somehow. But yeah, this is very hectic, probably the most hectic part because there's so much going on. You got the second boss, and as soon as you kill that, it's gonna spawn in this group of mobs, and then as soon as you kill this, ABYSSAL is gonna come flying over from Gilded Skies over there, which she's actually over there controlling the mobs, I think, or at least something. I don't even know. I think that's the whole point of like the lore or whatever of this dungeon, that every single mob is controlled by ABYSSAL because ABYSSAL is actually controlled by the Voidborn. And what am I talking about, bro? Let me just focus on the dungeon. Might actually lose if I keep on talking about the lore, bro. Who cares about the lore? Let me just beat this thing already. But yeah, keep on killing the mobs. You know, try not to die and talk as much as I'm talking right now. Yeah, there we go. We only got the Exalted Queen's Guard left, which is coming over here to just, oh wow. Okay, that attack right there. But it should almost be dead here. And then boom, there we go. It is dead. Now I would suggest switching to Rift Beam here if I can find it. Hopefully, there we go. And of course, I'm on cooldown. This inventory is so hard to use. There we go. We got ABYSSAL with 1 QI health. I'm just gonna use Rift Beam because she's kind of standing still. And you're going to stand like right here. As soon as that attack happens, it's gonna happen the same way. So just stand in the same spot with these kind of like, I don't even know how to explain it. I wish I could explain it better. But yeah, stay away from the middle. And the mobs that she spawns in is gonna make it pretty difficult. I know there's a cheese spot here, but it's really only good if you have a healer. That's why I'm not gonna be using it. But yeah, it's pretty much the same 2 attacks. Now she is gonna spawn in T again and then make you kill her until you can hit her again. Yeah, there we go. Shielded. So we're just gonna have to kill this boss real quick. Oh, and she's gonna do the blade brush again. You're gonna have to do this attack again. But luckily, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have that much health, so we should be able to kill it. There we go. And now she is taking the shield off, so we can hit her again. But you're gonna want to be ready for this attack right here. It's gonna come back, but in a different spot. And yeah, I don't even know what happened. I didn't even have enough time. But this should be a win. We got around 2 minutes left. Only 400 Q damage left to do. So just keep on hitting the boss. You know, try to die as little as possible, and you should be good. You know, don't do what I'm doing right now. But come on, I'll need to hit it like 1 or 2 more times. I think actually 3 maybe because I'm at so much health. And then you're gonna want to stay away from the middle after those attacks happen. Boom. Come on, it is almost dead. 1 more hit, and I'm dead again, bro. Okay, we got 30 seconds. I actually have to lock in here. And she's laughing at me. I know you guys can't even hear that. But, oh no, I have to kill. All right, bro. Why does she have a shield again? Do I have to kill another boss? Oh, I might have just lost. Okay, I took my way too much time. I should have locked in, but hopefully I can kill it quick enough. Boom, there we go. I was able to do the attack now, and the boss should be dead. There we go. That was a close one, but as long as you don't do what I did at the end, you should be good.